Hey YouTube, Johnny L here. Hope everyone's staying healthy and staying safe. I wanted to post a quick video. We had a camera, and my son and I have been trying to figure it out on how to work it, how to record videos. Which this is like the third or fourth time I'm repeating what I'm saying, and that particular camera is not. It's cutting off after a certain amount of time of recording. And I checked the settings and everything. I thought I had everything set up right, but I got to work with it a little bit more. So just bear with me, a couple more videos, and then once I learn how to do that, then I'll be able to. The picture quality is going to be a lot better because I'm still doing it off my iPhone. I wanted to bring you guys a quick video on a firearm that I had acquired about 3 years ago, and it's the Glock 23 40 Smith & Wesson. It's right here. And I want to talk quick about a couple holster options that I have for it. As you guys can see, there's two photos in the background that I have here, and there's a story behind it. And real quickly, I'll briefly tell you guys that I have a brother that lives down in Tennessee, and this past fall, we ended up hooking up with him out there for a family reunion. I got my parents and my sister, my nephews live down in Florida. I'm from Illinois, so we figured, hey, we all got to get together. Let's go meet up at the halfway mark. So we figured Tennessee would be an awesome area. So we ended up going out there, and my brother and his buddy Kenny had took us to these amazing places. I've never been to Tennessee. I mean, I've passed through it, but I've never been in it. And these places that he took us to were amazing. It's a tourist attraction. I mean, it's on top of hills and mountains and waterfalls and rocks, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So as we were out there, of course, we were all taking pictures and everything, and my wife and I were big outdoors type people. We love being on the outdoors, and she was taking a lot of pictures of the scenery with her phone. But as you guys can see, a cell phone taking pictures, depending on the kind of phone you have. At the time, our phones weren't up to date. Well, her phone is now, mine is not. So, the picture quality didn't come out too good. So Kenny had send us these photos here from pictures that I don't know if he took from his phone or his camera, but he blew them up and sent them to us. And look at that. That's beautiful. I mean, it's got the waterfall with the rocks and the pond here, or a lake or whatever, or a stream. And then, the trees in the background with the leaves changing colors and everything, and absolutely beautiful. And this one here, he also sent us this one. Again, with the waterfall, the lake. I mean, these photos are absolutely beautiful. And this is the stuff that my wife likes. I mean, she loves this kind of stuff. So when she saw it, like, hey, Kenny sent us a package. I'm like, what? So we opened it up, and wow. So I don't know if you watch these videos, Ken, but man, thanks so much. We deeply, deeply appreciate it. And by the way, your hospitality when we went out there, you took us. Thank you so much. Your hospitality was great. Thank you. He lives by my brother lives by Pigeon Fort area, so that's kind of the area we were hanging out in. So we rented a cabin. We barbecued and kind of we just hung out as a family. But Kenny came by and took us to places I've never seen before. It's absolutely fucking beautiful. I love it. Excuse my French, but anyway. So the title of this video is the Glock 23. I wanted to talk a little bit about that and a few holster options that I have for that particular firearm. As you can see, this is not your typical Glock 23. It's a little different in that the coloration on it is something that you hardly ever see. For those of you that don't know, Glock do make Lipsies exclusive, they call them, and they have different color frames. You got the FDE, which is light dark earth, OD green, olive drab, that's the OD green, and you have the gray coloration, and your typical black. I mean, those are the normal, the ones that I know of that they usually make. All the other ones you see with different color frames, they're either Cerakoted, Duracoated, or painted by the person that owns that firearm. So I called down to Bud's Gun Shop. Speaking of Tennessee, for those of you that, again, that don't know, Bud's Gun Shop is one of the biggest firearms distributors in this country. So if you ever want to purchase anything from them, man, check them out. They got a lot of good stuff, and they ship throughout the United States. That I'm aware of. I mean, like I said, I live in Illinois, and they ship. But mostly all my guns that I have are from Bud's. But so anyway, getting back to the story. So I called down there. I'm like, hey, do you guys have any of the OD grain frame Lipsy's exclusive fire or Glocks? And they're like, no, we're all out. The only ones we have is the ones with the gray frame. Well, I already got one with the Glock 42. If you guys saw my other video, I got the Glock 42. So he's like, we don't have any, but we do have battlefield green Glock 23. I'm like, oh, really? He's like, yeah. So I'm like, I gave him my phone number. He went ahead and sent me a few, pictures of this firearm. And when I saw it, and I said, I gotta have it. I'm like, yeah, I'm a gun guru to begin with, but when it comes to coloration on firearms, I'm a huge fan. I mean, I love it. So he went ahead and sent it to me. He's like, hey, I bought it, and he sent it to me, and sent it to my, not to me, it's to my FFL. Went to go pick it up, paid whatever I had to pay, and I got it here. And I had this gun for about 3 years now, and I probably ran about at least over 2,000 rounds of 40 Smith & Wesson on this gun. And let me tell you, this Cerakote or whatever is it that the finish that they use on it's absolutely it held up really well. Don't have no scratches, just not wearing out or anything like that. So just check the firearm, see it's safe. All right, there's no rounds in there, no round in the chamber, nothing in the mag well. Working. What a safe firearm. So I looked at it. I was like, yeah, this is something. This is unique. This is really unique when I first got it. So I went ahead right away. I got online and I ordered the. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hopefully you can. My son's helping me again. He's holding the phone. I have the True Glow night sights. Look at this. No, I look retarded. Look at that. All right. Yeah, that's the True Glow. I mean, they're good night sights. They're the True Glow. Yeah, just get a little bit closer there. Okay, that's good. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm doing this on my phone. But yeah, it's the True Glow night sights. I mean, it's the colors really pop out, at night. But look at the coloration on this thing, man. This is beautiful. This is awesome. So the only wear that I have after 2,000 rounds, a little over 2,000 rounds, is I do have a little holster wear right there, just a little tad bit, and on the other side. And I don't know if that's from the Kydex holster that I use or the leather holster. So this is my Glock 23 40 caliber in battlefield green, Cerakoted. Now they say that Duracoat, which is another finish, it's a little more durable than Cerakote. And I'm also hearing that Cerakote is more durable than Duracoat, so I really don't know the difference. I have no clue. I'm like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and purchase it and see how it holds up. And I've had it for, like I said, 3 years. I ran 2,000 rounds through it, in and out of holsters, and the finish is holding up really, really well. Just a little bit here, and I think it's not a scratch or anything. It's more like a rubbing type of wear. So I'm assuming that's probably from the leather holster. All right, so I just wanted to let you guys know that there is holster options for this kind of gun. You have your leather holsters, you have your Kydex holsters. So the ones that I have here for this particular firearm is 3 of them. I have a Kydex holster, which is right here. I got this one's from G-Code Holsters. Haley, God, I can't remember the name of it, but it's a G-Code holster. It's got, now this one, I ordered it on, I specifically made the way I wanted it. I wanted that camel type look on the outside. The inside is green. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's green, but it's just a regular hard shell, Kydex. And it's got your black belt clip there with this little green stuff right here. It's called the Mojo accessory that you have to attach to this belt before you put the clip on. So, and it fits like a glove. You get that positive snap. It looks awesome. I use this one at the 3 o'clock position. It looks awesome. So this is the way, you know, if I do carry outside, or I'm sorry, this is inside the waistband holster. If I do carry off duty or whatever, I usually, you know, I'll use this one. Like I told you guys before, man, I got so many holsters and I try to use them all, you know, as much as I can. The next one I got for this one is a leather holster from Holster Pro. So if you guys need a leather holster, durable leather holster, this one's made out of English bridal leather, I think it is. And it's really, really good. It's a really good holster. It goes right in there just fine. You know, but if you put it upside down, of course, you know, it's going to probably shake up a little bit, see? But if you got it in your belt, you cinch your belt in tight, it'll stay really close to your waist. But it's just from Holster Pro, and these guys are pretty cool. They, I wanted them to punch my badge number on the holster, so he ended up doing that in the back here, which is nice at no charge. So check those guys out. They're pretty good. Again, it's holsterpro.com, English bridal, and they make holsters for all types of firearms. So that's about the only leather holster that I have for this gun. And of course, you could probably, you could fit the 17. It'll stick out a little bit, but this is specifically made for the 1923 or 19X. All right, that's the leather holster I have for that. And then this one is the Glock Miami Classic shoulder holster. So this one's in the, it's like a suede material. And you put it in here. Once you put it in there, this is an okay holster. I mean, you know, like I said, I got so many holsters. This is one I usually wear when I'm off work and I have to run to the store or something like that. I just throw it on if I don't want to put on a waistband holster or anything. But this is the way it holds up. So you have, and you got the holster. I'm sorry, guys. I know this doesn't look good, but I'm trying to do the best that I can here to show you guys what I have. So if you're a right-hander, that's the way it is. It falls on your shoulders here like that, like so. So the gun's kind of pointing to the back, and then you have your magazine holder right here, which I always carry a Glock 22 magazine for the 23 more rounds. So this is kind of like how I carry it. You know, if I have to run to the store, I just kind of throw it on. But it's from Glock leather, and the price on this one wasn't too bad. Actually, this one was about $97 that I had bought. You know, I got it on the actual website. It was 97 bucks. And this is where I keep it at. You know, I keep this firearm in this holster at all times. Just throw it in my safe, and when I have to go out, I'll just take it. Just ready to go. And I do have an extra magazine for this one. It is 13 rounds, but I do have the Hive technology. I'm a huge fan of Hive. They make good stuff. It's a +2 base plate. Let me take it out of here so I can show you guys. This is the way it looks with the +2. It looks good. That coloration it's just phenomenal. So yeah, I just wanted to bring you guys, you know, a couple holsters that I have for this Glock 23 and the coloration. I mean, that was the main point why I wanted to make this video. In addition to, you know, the photos that I got from my brother's friend Kenny. And it's funny that we're talking about this because my brother lives down in Tennessee, and I told him, I'm like, dude, have you gone to Bud's yet? And, you know, my brother's not a big gun fan. You know, he's not a big gun guru like I am. So I want to say, like, with the exception of like 2 or 3 months ago, he just started getting into hunting. He started getting into like, hey, I just got a 22 long rifle firearm. Could you show me more about guns? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. So when I go down there, we're planning on going down there in April. I'm gonna take a few guns with me, and maybe we could go hit up an outdoor range or something and go shoot. But I told him, like, yeah, you got Bud's Gun Shop. He's like, Bud's Gun Shop? I never heard of it. So when he looked it up on his phone, it's 23 or 24 minutes away from his house. I couldn't believe it. He's like, oh, it's about 23 minutes away. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, dude, if it was 23 minutes away from me as a gun guy, I'll be over there every weekend. But I thought that was kind of funny. But now that he's getting into firearms, I want to teach him a little bit about, you know, the safety, of course, of it, and, you know, the different types of calibers, guns, and, you know, stuff that he could, because now he wants to carry conceal, he wants to get his license and stuff like that. So I got to walk him through the process on that. But yeah, you know, I mean, it's beautiful when you live in a free state, where you'll be able to open carry, or, you know, you could just go down to your local Walmart and pull a box of ammo off the shelves. Not today's day and age, but, you know, before the whole COVID thing, you know, I mean, it's pretty awesome. But here in Illinois, gun laws here are getting worse by the day. But anyway, yeah, I wanted just to post a quick video on that, guys. And again, I'm sorry for the lighting. I'm sorry for the picture quality. I've been trying. I sound probably redundant. I recorded this video about 3 times already on this camera this camera that I have, and it just keeps stopping. After like 7 minutes, it stops recording. So I went through the settings. I tried to figure it out, and for whatever reason, it's not working right. And the brand of that is, maybe you guys could leave something in the comments and show me how to do. Here, you know what? In fact, I'll take it out and I'll show you guys. It's this one here. All right, this is a, I got my son helping me. What is it? A Fujifilm? Fujifilm. Fine Pix, yeah, 30X. Super wide, whatever that is. So, and like I said, I went through the settings and everything, and I thought I had everything dialed the way I wanted. Picture quality, everything was perfect. Started recording my videos. This is like the 3rd or 4th time I'm recording this again. That's why it's probably not going to be a good video, but I'm going to post it anyway. But if you guys know anything about this kind of camera, let me know. Put them in the comments. But I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep working at it and see, because the picture quality on this one's a lot better. But anyway, that's about it I have for you guys today. Again, is the Glock 23, chambered in .40 Smith & Wesson, and a couple holster options. The Gelco shoulder rig, ultralight, $97, cheapest hell. This one was the Incog holster, which is very, very good. They make good quality stuff as well. Inside the waistband holster, this one ran me, I think, about $80. It's a little pricey, from Incog, Haley Strategic Incog holster. Look it up on YouTube, guys. There's plenty of guys that have videos on it. And this one here is the Holster Pro. Holster Pro guy, awesome guy. I actually got in, I have an ankle holster coming for my Taurus 856. That one's coming soon, so I just ordered it not too long ago. But yeah, they'll be able to punch whatever you want on there. It's English bridle leather. Good. I mean, just to carry on your hip and be at the range plinking. And that's all I got for you guys today. So, sorry again for the picture quality or whatever, guys. And Kenny, again, thanks for the photos. I appreciate you. All right. And see you guys soon. Stay